exhaust on an opponent that's already pretty low health and you just don't want them to get away, or if they're chasing you. And if you're being chased, you could just um, usually turn around, pop some health off them, or you just boned already, and there's not much you can do. So those are the uses of exhaust. Ghost, again, it's just an escape thing. Again, you don't really need that speed boost because you have a natural one already. If, again, that's something you use for chasing someone who's already below half health, which you already gain a speed boost for because of your E, or if you're running for someone, and if you're running, well, just God save you. Teleport's not really useful, I think, for a jungler hero anyway. You definitely want to be focused on any kind of damage or maneuverability more than just teleport. Cleanse, I would only suggest taking if you see that your opponent's team has a lot of CC effects on them, especially as Warwick, because you don't have any natural healing abilities like that. You have a life steal, but you don't have any like ability. You don't have any way to get out of stun locks and stuff. You're just like, well, I just gotta pray they don't kill me. I get a little heal off from them, and I run away. So cleanse is good for Warwick if you see that they're going for a lot of CC. Basically, it would always come down to ignite or flash for me. In this case, we'll be taking flash. So just, sorry, did I say flash? I meant ignite. I second guess myself. I don't need this. Oh, I sent out. He's online. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4. Smite and ignite. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, masteries, you may think that we would go very hard in offense, but you would be wrong. What we would actually be doing is getting 4 attack speed, 4 critical strike, and 1 in your summoner's wrath to reduce those cooldowns. And then move back over into defense. We'll be grabbing 4 in durability, 3 in perseverance, hardiness, 2 resistance, 2 relentlessness, 1 veteran scar for that extra health, juggernaut, tenacious, honor guard. Yep, perfect. I want to go 9, 21, 0. Very specific. I thought about this build. I thought about it, guys. On the skills, which are exciting for Warwick. What I would recommend starting is, especially when juggling, you're going to want to start with your Hunter's Call because you want to get through your first couple camps really quickly so you can hit level 2 and go gank top. Because you're not starting with blue. That later. Not starting blue. And from there you grab Hunger and Strike and wait until level 4 to grab Blood Scent. Because if you're going to get anything, it's going to be that gank early on top. And if there are running, you need extra speed boost. You're going to be in a tower. You don't want a tower dive at level 2 anyway. So you can wait for that. Again, grab Hunger and Strike there at level 5. Then once you have your ultimate up, go a little more into your Hunter's Call. Finish up Hunger and Strike. Don't take that there. Strike is now done. You can move on to finish up from that one. Boop, boop. Again, Blood Scent, it's a passive. It's a toggle. There's no reason to like try and focus so much on it. You can really just save it and pop it every now and again. Get your Hunger and Strike up really fast, but again, start with Hunter's Call to push your jungling forward. If you're not jungling, then you can definitely start with a Hunger and Strike and go pretty much just reverse. Reverse is a bad word. What's the right word? Modify it just a little. You don't need to focus so much. Like you don't want to switch around because chances are you're laning with someone. You want to pop that with them. You want to be able to give them that attack speed boost as well, especially if they're ranged. Now that we have that out of the way, on to the Edams. Edams. Trying to look at that. Now on to the items. Health potion. Yes, health potion. Off the bat, I would say take a Hunter's Machete for your jungling capabilities, and then 5 health potions. Because if you only grab 5 now, you can grab no more. No more, grab less. But don't grab less than 5. That'll be all your early game money. And what you're going to want to build into is you're going to take your boost of speed, and depending, you're either going to want to go for Mercury Treads or Berserker Greaves. Again, if you have a lot of CC, so the tenacity might be pretty helpful there. But really, generally, you're going to want to focus on the attack speed, lifesteal. That's where you're thinking. That's where you're headed with all that. Take a long sword very early on as well. Probably the first time you went back, you would pick up the boots and the long sword, along with any other potions you need. You can even wards are important too, but not until I'd say kind of after you've gone back or twice. And it's gonna be a pretty basic jungle build where you're gonna get the long sword, build into your Mod Razor, which will eventually go up into your Wriggles Lantern. Then you just have natural wards, which are awesome. Natural wards. You're gonna be focusing a lot on your just basic attack, your auto A, not so much your abilities. Your abilities are gonna be able to do a lot of damage, and they're gonna give you a lot of health back. But generally, what you're gonna be focused on is your double A. You can't, with any jungler, I usually like to go Phage with a Frozen Mallet, but a Wit's End is always interesting as well. It's always a little fun thing going. Gets attack speed and magic resist, and it's pretty easy to build up too. It doesn't cost a lot. It's only 22, and you can build it from a curve build and a non-negative trunk cloak. What's that? No, magic mantle. Same thing. Just negative trunk cloaks does more expensive. Depending, you may pick up a Spirit Stone and build that up into either a Spirit of the Elder Lizard or a Spirit of the Spectral Wraith. I usually wouldn't say go Golem because you're not really need all that support ability. The health and the cooldown action are awesome, but I think your money would be better spent in other places, such as the Spirit of the Elder Lizard, which attack damage, regen, mana regen, and cooldown action. Wait, I say I think I flubbed. Did I flub, guys? Oh, I didn't flub. I want the attack damage, not necessarily the health. So yeah. Can build into a Sunfire Cloak, which is helpful for clearing out creep waves and engaging on jungle. But then it means Sunfire Caves is cool to me, but like it's also scary because then you're just gonna like attract shit you don't necessarily want. You could just be running by the dragon or Baron, and suddenly now Baron's on you for a second. Especially your team right there, and suddenly Baron is attacking your team. You. It's a interesting item. I usually don't go for it. I usually go around it. Tend to prefer Warmogs. I'm gonna go down that route. Around the same time, you may want to pick up Ginsio's Blade, which is a pretty nice balance. You will be able to push a little into your ability power, which will let you do a little extra damage, and attack damage is always nice. Should be at this point, if you pick up Berserker's Greed, you find around the mid game, you should be up to almost 1 attack per second. You don't need to hit 1 attack per second, but if you want to, go for it. You can pick up a dagger if you just have some extra money lying around, maybe sell it later. You should have a Frozen Mallet along with your Wriggles Lantern, which will give you very nice lifesteal, jungling capabilities, and just slowing effects. And then from there, you can build either with a Warden's Mail into a Frozen Heart or an Iceborne Gauntlet. The Frozen Heart if you need more defense plus some utility, and then just go for the Iceborne Gauntlet if you're really just destroying and you want to keep pushing forward. Because of its passive, which is awesome. That's one of my favorite new items they added was the Iceborne Gauntlet because it's so baller. Sometimes, if I'm doing very well, I will try and take an Aegis of Legion, build it into a Rudic Bulwark, Or maybe take a Twin Shadows. Twin Shadows, again, is one of my favorite new items they added because it's awesome. I like its active ability. I like abilities that have actives to them because they're a lot of fun. I want to say that is generally what you have to worry about. From there, you want to definitely think to yourself, you might pick up a light. Was it Warwick the one I picked the Lightbringer up with? It may have been. It may have been Warwick the one I planned to bring the Lightbringer in with. I might be wrong. I was playing some ARAMs earlier, digging around with some builds. I think it might have been there, but it could be very well be Warwick. We'll see how the game goes and see if I decide to get one. Missed the Mackay Pendant, missed the Cloak and Dagger, missed the Force Nature, missed Heart that, missed that, missed that, missed that, that. I missed things. Oh, Scroll of Teleportation. You didn't last very long at all, did you? Anyway. Now we can focus on getting into the game and trying this build out. I'm excited to try this one out because I'm confident in myself. Getting that game up. And I'll let you know when we got it. Come on, 9th person, don't be a pain. Pick it, 9, 10. People. Throw your patch. Needs to go away. I need that thing to go away so I can spectate games again.
Let's make this fun.
I really hope people decide to stay in this game. I always hate when people leave. Yep. Actually... There. Yep. I just all set up previously as I practiced the build earlier. Ow, why did I flash? Need exhaust. And I'll just lock that in. See, Jace and Anami just go up down the sub. Braves and beat the outside thing. I wish I had money for these skins. That's adorable. That's cool. It's alright. That's silly. That's just silly. You know, bigger. Well, me and Jace will take a couple of hits just by ourselves. Graves can take some if he decides to. Have to stick behind us. Try not to get killed. I like to look at that. Well, that's the way I look at it whenever I play anyone. Like, I'm playing this guy. Oh, get it. I would do a draft pick, but it take too long. Just long. Ellie, oh god, Gangplank, turn the mirror. I don't like Ellie, Ash. Juini, that. Skin now, I like that. Special Forces. Ellie OP as fuck. If you're saying it's not, you're lying to yourself. In the jungle, Ash is a lot of I don't think his range master might be wrong.